Good morning, and I am doing a review on a 22 BMW 740i, and we are at 42,804 miles. So the review for today is, if you're in the market for a 22 BMW, which most people say, hey, buy after a couple of years or 3 years, let the price on this car drop. Right now, this particular BMW 22 is running for about $45,000 to $50,000, depending on the condition of the vehicle and the miles. And if you're wondering, should I buy a 22 BMW? Well, here is what a rental BMW looks like after 42,000 miles. Look at that. Already got some of the interior peeling off, bubbling. So, all this is going to be... They didn't even bother to clean this vehicle too well, and it's got some scratches. And yes, this is the way they left it for me. The shift stick, if you've never driven a BMW before, it's a little... It takes maybe an hour to get used to it, but you have to press the button on the side so you can downshift to drive or upshift to reverse. So it takes a little bit of timing to get used to it, especially if you're going to do a quick pull forward and go in reverse. So it takes a little while to get used to the shift. Then of course you got to make sure whenever you finish driving, put it in park. Otherwise, I think the car should just put itself in park automatically, because I noticed that when you walk out the car with the key, the car completely shuts off, or this message will pop up if you want to switch to valet parking mode. I'm not too impressed with the interior for a 22. I would expect it a lot bigger or more fancier. So maybe you want to look into a 23, or hey, maybe it's time to buy that 24 instead. But I'm not too impressed on this. I feel like in the Toyota Camry, I get a much better interior than this. One of the things that went out on this car is, I still call it a cigarette lighter, but this went out, so I couldn't supercharge my cell phone. You got a USB port. You got a self-charging, or is it self? No. Well, you can charge your phone. Put it that way. And then of course here you push the button, and you got another cigarette outlet, which still doesn't work. So this is out. This is out. I don't know what they did to it. You got a C port. So I use the C port, but the charging is a little slow. That's why I wanted my cigarette lighter. So because what I have from Verizon is like a supercharge. So I charge my phone within 30 minutes. But if you try to charge it in the car, it takes a little while. Up here we got a whole bunch of fancy buttons. I'm not going to go through all of them. We know that this is to light up the passenger. What is this? Oh, it just shuts these off. Let's see if I can get this. So this button opens up the rear shade, but it doesn't open up the glass. And then this other button, oh, it closes it. So yeah, that controls the shade for the back. And then up here is where we're gonna open up the shade, and then push it one more time. Now you have a sunroof. So you got two dual glasses, which I'm not too impressed. I'm like, I got the Ram Limited 1500, and I have a whole panoramic sunroof, and I'm like, I still get that in the Ram. So, oh, and then you got these high mirrors with a high spotlight, so make sure the women can fix their makeup, or they can catch those little imperfections, like, I don't know what, put the makeup on right. Damn, I'm having a hard time talking. And then let's see what we got. You got cool seats, heated seats, which the heated seats, oh man, on this car, it completely, like, really warms you up completely. So if you're having back problems, this car really keeps the seat really, 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 really hot. Then of course here you have it to where you can control the screen with the dial. I'm not gonna go through all that because I still got a lot to learn on this vehicle, but I don't have too much time, so you can deal with it. And then of course here is where your lights are. I don't know if this is the basic model vehicle. And then we come back here. We do have a lot of leg room on this car, so whoever rides in the back of a 740, there's a lot of leg room. And like I say, you got those mirrors where women can put on their makeup. Of course, you have the little shade so nobody can see you. And then of course you control the shades in the back. You can control the shade for the roof. You can control the shade for your window and control the other one. And when it gets a little dark and someone's driving for you, I'll do like this particular light that comes on, or should come on. Well, it comes on. And it acts like a nice little dome light at night, so if you want to keep a little light in the back seat. So it's roomy. And then back here is where you can control your dual climate control if you want to be cold on the left side, or the other person wants to be a lot cooler or hotter. Control your fan. And then you got the heated seats in the back. And one crazy thing is, I don't know if most people do this. I know whenever I see people smoking in their cars, they just crack the window and shoot off the cigarette ashes. But I'm not too fond of this one, where this car actually has an ashtray, just like back in the 80s and 70s, 60s. That's like, really? Do we really have to put a cigarette ashtray in the back? The sound, we got an air vent back here, so you don't just have it in the center like most cars do, or some cars have them, but you also have an air vent on the left side, the right side. The sound system sounds pretty good. I'm not gonna play any music due to copyrights. So, and then you got your light up here. You can have dual lights or one light. Of course, the dual light's always brighter. And then back here it lights up a little bit. There's no tray, so this ain't no voice. Put your documents in there. I can't figure out how you put this down, but this car does not have massage seats, so the doors are pretty big. The BMW light lights up. Can't see it too much, but it lights up. So it's a pretty wide vehicle, and with this vehicle it does kind of give out the impression that you got money, which is pretty much what it stands for. Like, hey, I'm rich and I got money, stand out of my way. And this vehicle is running on 19s. All right, let's see if we can get a little bit of look. So yeah, it's like the whole roof is glass, but then you got the, you know, in the center inside, I guess it's a support or something to keep it separated. But let's check out these other buttons. Let's check out the hood. What are we rolling with? We got a twin power turbo, so you know this vehicle kicks pretty good. And got all these leaves back here. You got your washer fluid on the side. Pretty much this cover, it's just a cover, just to make it look nice. I'm not gonna go into all the details of the BMW's engine, what power it is and all that stuff. Say anything what we're rolling with? No, not particularly, but it runs on OW20 oil. So then you got a front camera in the front. And then of course this is for whenever you have to get towed away. Does it go through? No, there's no going through it. Or it looks like, I don't know. Yeah, there's no going through it, so the air will be going through there. Unless it has its way of opening and shutting when it's on the highway. I like the 22. It's pretty nice, but I'm telling you, like, I'm not too impressed on the interior. The exterior, it is what it is. It's a big body vehicle. Looks big. Air suspension. Dual exhaust, 740i. But like I said, I'm not too impressed on the interior. And we all know BMW, it's not too much reliable. Let's check out the trunk. How much trunk space do we got to put our luggage? Woo! Look at all that room. That is a lot of room. You can definitely put a lot of luggage in the back seat. Or a couple of, maybe like 4 dead bodies in the back. And then, well, I guess no first aid kit. And then in case you do get, for some reason, if they whack you, they throw you in the trunk and you happen to be alive and responsive, you can pull the trigger to open the trunk. That's pretty neat. Let's see. Lock. Alright, so it can close itself. That's cool. But I'm gonna try to make this a quick review, and I'm not gonna get into all the details. You can always look up the details on the engine, fuel mileage and all that stuff. But in my opinion, driving the BMW for the first time, a 740i, if you're in the market for one, I think you can do way better. If you're gonna drop 45 to 50 grand, I think you can do way better buying like a Toyota Camry, or maybe putting a down payment on a Ram 1500 Limited, where you'll have more options with a pickup truck. But then again, it all depends who you are. If you're much of a city person that never uses a pickup truck, which, you know, that's how we do it in Texas. We buy pickup trucks and just drive around. We don't really use them for what they're used for 80% of the time. But I guess like in LA, everybody drives a car in LA because of the parking. Everything's so tight in parking. But I think you can do better in another vehicle, maybe like a Honda Accord, Honda Civic. Better, you'll save a lot of money if you buy a Honda Civic. But as far as the interior goes, I'm just not too impressed, to be honest. Oh, and then we do have heads-up display, so I'm just not too impressed. You know, I feel like there could be a lot more in the interior. The exterior is nice. I like the exterior. But the interior, I just feel like they missed out on a whole lot of, like, yo, give me more, because I am paying so much money for this car. Especially when this car was brand new back in 2022. There should have been more to it. When it comes to charging your cell phone on cars, just know that just because you can charge your phone in your car, don't expect a quick charge, like within, like, say I get 30% within 10 minutes of driving. And I think this is in every vehicle. They are slow, and your phone gets extremely hot. So I still stick to the charging with a cable. So yeah, don't throw that charging cable out just yet. The one that they give you, like, I'm with Verizon, not sponsored by BMW or Verizon or any rental car place. This is all on me, out of my own pocket. But yeah, when it comes to charging your phone, yeah, keep that cable with you, because it's better than, you know, what all these cars have. It's not fast enough. The only time it comes in handy is if you have to share your cable with, like, you know, your wife, kids, or a group of party of people in your car. Then yeah, that'll come in handy, but it's not going to give you a whole lot of charging. So yeah, I just want to give you a quick review on the BMW. And it is big, it is luxury, but I feel like they could have done a lot better. You got the screen. I like that. That one was pretty neat. But in today's cars, they all have screens. So yeah, that's my review. Should you buy a 22? Check out the 23, or check out the 24 if you're gonna buy a BMW. But we all know that these cars drop in prices quick whenever you buy a brand new one. But yeah, you might want to look around for something better. I mean, the only great thing I like about this car is it's got a quick pickup. Whenever I'm in traffic, as soon as I press that gas pedal, we're going extremely fast, and I blow the doors off everybody really quick within a few seconds. So alright, I'm Daniel, and this is my quick review of the BMW 740. And I'm not sponsored, I'm not paid, so please hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. What does a like and subscribe do for me? I don't know, but I hope one day I get paid, because I'm getting paid zero on social media, zero on TikTok, zero on everything. Instagram. I don't even have a fans only. I should probably start a fans only, see if I can make some money. But yeah, this is just my information coming to you honestly. I'm not lying for you. I'm not getting paid to lie, because I'm making zero money. So hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and I will tell you what I think about this car. Oh, and the steering wheel, after 42,000 miles, man, I don't know, feels kind of worn out. And these buttons, I feel like, you know, a bunch of kindergarten kids came in here and just started touching it all and leaving their fingerprints, and they ain't do a good job on cleaning this car, especially when they're trying to rent it out. I'm like, it ain't worth the high price to rent it. Could have done better. Oh, you got shift pedals, but yeah, could have done better. But yeah, this is my thoughts on the 22s. Should you buy it? In my opinion, I would say skip it, because it's just going to cost a lot of money to maintain the car, and it ain't all that great, to be honest. I'd rather have Toyota Camry or a Honda Accord, which I don't like the look on the face of the car, because it looks like some kind of shark or something, like somebody smashed the front end. But I think you can do better. If you're gonna drop 50 grand, keep searching other cars with better options, more reliable. So yeah, keep checking other cars. Don't try to buy a BMW and trying to be a baller with no dollars. All right. Don't try to impress people with a BMW thinking that you got money when you really don't have money. You know, if you're gonna drop 50 grand, keep searching. What can you get for 50 grand that's more reliable, better interior? Just keep looking around for 50 grand. And if you really love BMW, well, then I guess you just get yourself a BMW. But in my opinion, I would not buy this car for $50,000. If you really want to know what it feels like to be in a BMW, check out your nearby rental place, which most likely they're only in the big cities, and give yourself a shot. Rent it out for a day, see how it feels. Let me know. But I already feel like when I'm driving this car, I hear like little crickets, like little noises, like it feels like an old car already, and I'm all like, wow. So, all right, I'm gonna let y'all go. See you on the next video.